I don't know how I feel about this card because it's Jaren Jackson Jr. and because they made it a good card. They gave a fucking center, a pink diamond free center. They gave him decent stats. So anyway, welcome back everybody. It's me Snoops back at it with another video. You guys see it, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the next card that we are reviewing, obviously. Card number 3 out of like the 6th for the agenda rewards. We're pretty much after this halfway done because we did Kelly Oubre, we did Bruce Bowen, now we're to Jaren Jackson Jr. So anyway, this card is actually pretty decent for what it is. I wasn't expecting Jaren Jackson Jr. to have this good of a card for it being a free pink diamond. So yes, I am surprised. Yes, you can go ahead and hate me in the comment section below for being surprised that Jaren Jackson Jr. has a good card. Anyway, we're going over to 2kdb.net and I'm going to show you exactly the reason why I think this is a decent card. In my opinion, it's decent for what it is. For pink diamond, that's free. That's only a 96 overall. Come on now. Come on now. We have Jaren Jackson Jr. 98 offense, 98 defense. He's 6'11". I'd put him in the power forward position though. You can have a 6'11" power forward. And then there's a reason why I'd put him in the power forward instead of the center. I'm going to talk about it. We're all going to talk about it right here, right now. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Stats, shooting, 95 close shot, 94 mid-range, 93 3-point rating with an 88 free throw. I mean, that 98 offensive consistency, whatever. But look at this. Look at the shooting on this card, man. Look at the shooting on this. Let's take a look at the badges. Decent badges. It's not like he's got too many Hall of Fame shooting badges, but I mean, he's got the badges. Don't really need clutch shooter unless you really need to. Fuck ice in vein. It's not like you're also gonna fade either. So deep fades isn't really going to matter much because he's only got an 85. Then slippery off ball, you could throw it on him. Steady shooter, whatever. It's just all personal preference. I don't really think I need any of these in particular. So don't really care too much for any of these badges. Next gen blinders on for sure though. For sure putting blinders on. He's got Hall of Fame clown on next gen. That's even better. He's got Hall of Fame clown on next gen. That's insane to me. Also, he's got Hot Zone Hunter. We talked about this before. You need Hot Zone Hunter. And he's got it. So anyway, guys, inside scoring. 88 driving layup, 95 standing dunk, 85 driving dunk. Not like he was going to do a lot of driving and dunking. He's 6'11". He can just do standing dunks over everybody else. Yep, that is pretty much my analysis of that. Why give him a super high driving dunk when he can just do standing dunks over everybody? And it's not like he is much of a driving dunk person. He can, but he's not. Like, he's a big. He doesn't really need to have a super high driving dunk. So anyway, 85 is pretty good. 89 draw foul. 92 post moves. 93 post hook. That's a different type of style. That's totally a different type of style when he's got the really high post ability, except for the post fade, which is only an 85. But taking a look at inside scoring here, you know, decent shit. He's got that Hall of Fame posterizer on next gen, and he's got Hall of Fame contact finisher on current gen. He's got the Hall of Fame rise up as well. Definitely needed. Hall of Fame postman technician. You guys love to see it. Heat seeker, hook specialist right here. If only it was Hall of Fame, that would have been really nice. Slithery finisher on gold. Putback boss. Not like you're gonna need teardropper. Not like anybody uses floaters, because floaters in this game is doo-doo. But taking a look at all the other stuff here, pretty fucking good, pretty solid on finishing all around here. So really nice. I definitely do like what I see with the finishing. And he's also got the drop stepper on next gen as well. So he's got the drop stepper on here. Well, I guess he's also got on current gen, but you see it in finishing here. So really good stuff here. Definitely do like what I'm seeing from Jaren Jackson Jr. But let's move over to the playmaking. 87 speed with ball. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a 6'11" big man. It's 86 ball handling. Again, that's pretty good for A 6'11" big man with an 84 passing accuracy. That's pretty decent. And then low passing vision, low passing IQ. We don't care about the IQ much, but the passing vision, that is trash. And then like before, we also talked about the shot IQ. Trash, but it's not like it matters as much as the passing IQ. But passing vision, that's trash. Don't know how I feel about that. But we're going to move over here. Downhill, dream shake. Really good wombo combos of stuff here. Except that he doesn't have needle threaders, so that's going to be a little iffish. I would throw on needle threader in my opinion on that. Postman technician is down here. We talked about that. Dream shake, he's got that in Hall of Fame as well. I personally like dream shake if I'm going to be playing as a post up type of player, but I guess this Jaren Jackson Jr. is probably going to be some sort of like post scoring type of player. I would consider him like a two-way post scorer from what I'm seeing here from these stats, and I'll show you the rest of this. Well, you guys can read the stats. It's on the screen. You guys can read it, but I'll be talking about it in a second. But yeah, anyway, see this, don't really need anything else. I would just say needle threader. It's not like you're gonna be dribbling a lot with him. But yeah, that's the only reason why I would not put anything else on him except for needle threader. So athleticism, 91 speed, really good. 91 acceleration, really good. 88 vertical, it's low, but that's still pretty good for a big man. 90 strength. Wish it was a little bit higher on the strength though. Not gonna lie, wish it was a little bit higher. 95 stamina, hustle, default stuff, whatever. Defense, 94 interior defense, 86 perimeter defense. That's pretty good for a big man. 90 help defense IQ, 88 lateral quickness. That's still pretty good for 6'11". 71 pass perception, 49 steal. That's bad. That's garbage. But what else do you expect from somebody that's 6'11", that's a big man, that really isn't a perimeter defender like that in general, or goes for the steals? So it's not like he's going to be able to steal much at all, which is fine by me. Don't really care about that because he's got a 95 block with a 90 defensive consistency and a 94 rebound. Take a look at the badges here. Good badges, good badges. He's got everything except for pick dodger. We talk about pick dodger a lot because screens are overpowered in 2K21. He's got rebound chaser only on gold, which is weird to me. Off-ball pest is probably what I would throw on him as well. And worm, those two I'd probably throw on him. And then defensive leader, it's not like there's no point throwing it on him if he's unless you have it on Hall of Fame, then throw it on him. But it's not like you're gonna need to throw it on him anyway, because having defensive leader on anything but Hall of Fame is kind of useless, and it's not like it matters. So I wouldn't worry about that. I'd probably do off-ball pest and worm as the two. Let's go on next gens. Take a look here. Clutch defender, definitely throw that on him, as well as the off-ball pest and worm. Yeah, so needle threader, blinders, clutch defender, off-ball pest, worm. You guys can select your badges from there on what you want. But I mean, the card is pretty good for what it is. Card is pretty good. He has Nike, so let's see here. I would probably throw on that because it gives him speed with ball, three-pointer, and it gives him perimeter defense as well. If not that one, then let's see. We have this one as well because we have the PE. And we also have this right here. This one gives us defense. This one's dunking. This one's shooting. I mean, you could probably just still throw this one on because if you have this one, the Grinches, the Colbys, they give you a +5 instead of a +3. And if you have this one, it gives you a +5 driving, +5 ball handling, +5 speed with ball, +5 speed, +5 acceleration. This one is toxic. If you do happen to have this shoe and didn't sell it or put it on another card already, and if you want to put it on a card, if you want to put on Jaren Jackson Jr., that's fine. Whatever. I would definitely fucking do it. 100% I would fucking do it. Because yeah, look at this. 91 ball handling, 92 speed with ball, 90 driving dunk, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. I mean, that's just pretty good all around. And then plus, don't forget the grit and grind that I like using. Post moves goes up to a 96. Rebounding goes up to a 98. Interior goes up to a 98 as well. 90 perimeter defense, 94 help defense IQ. Really, really good stats here. I like what I see here. Being able to improve him like this is definitely kind of nice. So this is what I would probably run if I were to run him. So yeah, there's that. That's probably what I would run. But anyway, that's gonna be it for Jaren Jackson Jr., guys. This card is a W. Like, this card is a rare W. It's kind of crazy. You never usually see cards like this, unless they're like opals and, you know, like crazy like cards from packs and whatnot. But for a free pink diamond Jaren Jackson Jr., I was not expecting this, and it's kind of crazy to think about. But it is a pretty good card. I do like it, and I definitely would throw it in my lineup if, you know, I needed to throw him in my lineup, but I don't need to because I have like 4 opals that I can throw in the big man position anyway, 4 or 5, so I don't really need to. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like, comment your feedback in the comment section below. Also, guys, hit that subscribe button. It should be down there. If it's red and says subscribe, hit it. Make sure that it turns gray and says subscribe. Also, there's a bell next to it. Click the bell, click all, and then, you know, you should be getting all the notifications for my channel. Never miss another upload, never miss another episode. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it from me. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Now I'll talk to you all in the next one. Later, everybody.
Bitch, start tripping, now I'm blue. Mega man, I can't win for losing, cause I got too many haters, man. Used to be the paper boy, grew up now I'm mega man.